Hello everybody, welcome again to this tutorial, and today it's going to be terrific because today we're going to change this game into a real MOBA. Because here, if you play, it look really great. I mean, this is cool, you can run around and stuff, and you've got the waves spawning and stuff, so exactly what we've done. But this is still not a MOBA, because actually a MOBA, it's quite different, as you see. The map, you see it from above. So let me take our little friend Herbert here and just press delete. Then I will just delete it. And now if you hit play, you can see that actually you've got no camera defined in the game, because the only one we had was in Herbert. So now actually we can see as a normal RTS, so a view from above. This is really cool, but it's not very interactive. I mean, here I am trying to move, I can't. So this is really not what we want. So first thing that we're going to do is to make a camera that will move. So here you can, if you don't remember, here you can access the library here. For some reasons my marker doesn't seem to work, so I will do without for this video, I guess. And I will just take, you can take whatever items you would like, just don't take a tower. Take something that can move quite easily. And I will just go to the brain of this little ball here, and I will do when WASD. So it's actually the keys that the normal players are using to move in standard FPS, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, also in real-time strategy game. It's really common. And here, WASD, I will move. And now I will hit play. So you can see that actually I've got the ball moving. And now you're saying, yeah, that's what the hell. I mean, this is not very useful. Yeah, you can make a little game here by stretching the goblins away, but this is not what we want. So let me explain why I am doing this. Actually, if you think about the camera of a real strategy game, it's a view from above, exactly that we had before, simply the view is moving. And actually what I would like to do is center my camera on this ball, and as my ball is moving, the camera will simply follow it. Did you understood? I hope so. Anyway, you will see it in a few seconds, minutes I guess. So if I go back into the world here, let me just say something, and I will just say, so, boom camera. A boom camera, it's a camera which is, you can see point of view that look at an object from a specific angle and distance. So basically it's a camera that you can really configure. Say what do you want to do. And here I'm going to say boom camera settings. And I'm going to call it camera. And here you can just put a few modifiers that, yeah, that's cool, but this is not what I want. What I would... oh, that was here. Actually, I want to ignore the prop collisions, otherwise the camera will just, if you place some mountains, it will just collide with it, and you also want to ignore terrain collision. So, let me just try out what... and actually you can see that we're following this with the camera. This is pretty cool. But now, I mean, I know that Dota, for a lot of players, Dota is really zoomed in. But here it's really too much. What I would like to do is to zoom out, to be able to zoom out. So let me go to the brain again. And what I'm going to do is to say when. And here the controls, I will take the mouse wheel, and the... yeah, sorry. And here I will just say mouse wheel up, and I will just say camera. You can take here the camera, and it was distance equals camera again. Distance plus 1. So I will just explain you. No, let's make 3. Let's try. It's a magic number. I don't know. I mean, I did it, but I don't remember the settings I used. So here I am saying that when I press the when I'm doing mouse wheel up, the camera, so this is the settings of the camera that we're using here. I am saying that the distance of this camera must be equal to the distance I had before plus 3. So I'm not sure about if it's the right thing, but actually you can see that here I am dezooming. So this is bad because when I go forward with the wheel, I would like to zoom, not to dezoom. So actually here I will just put a minus instead of a plus. I will just take here, right click on the tree, you just say copy, here you just say paste, and here you put the wheel down, and here you put the plus. So it's exactly the same logic, simply one time if you're going forward you want to zoom in with the mouse wheel, if you're going backward with it you just want to zoom out. So let me just check a bit if it works. So you can see I am moving this camera. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, then of course you can just change the camera. The speed of the ball will be actually the speed at which the camera can move. So you can set up all that. I guess you guys can really play with it, customize it the way you want. This is what's great in this game. You can make it the way you want. But you can get the general logic here. So now I think this is cool. Just a little last thing that I want to do is, as before, I will just go to the properties here and appearance, and I will just put invisible, no shadows. Also here of physics, no collidable, and yeah, that's because now you're going to have the perfect camera. Because now actually my camera is moving. I don't need anything actually. This is a perfect camera. I mean, of course, then we'll set up some kind of amazing rotations and stuff. But for the moment, it's good enough. You can zoom in, zoom out, whatever you want. You look a bit like in ground control, right? I can really. Oh yeah. Then I will have to do some other stuff. But here, that's pretty the base idea. Because the target today was really, as I said before, to do a selection of a hero. So let me put again Hans here. Sorry, Herbert, and I would just take his brain and delete it because yeah, it's not a good brain. I want to do something else. Oh, he had 2 pages. So the base stuff that I would like to say is, if you think about it, to select your hero, what you're doing, it's you click on it. So when you click on Herbert, sorry, you have to go here, controls, mouse. So let's say you can make whatever you want, but here I will say a left button clicked as pressed on me, because I don't want, I want that really you press it on me. Then I will just say a little visual feedback, highlight me in red. Yeah. So basically now, when I'm going to click on it, he's going to highlight in red. So let's try a bit what... You can see that each time I click on it, so it's working. I can select it. This is still not perfect because I don't want that the guy... I mean, here, each time I want to select it, I have to click on it to highlight in red. So what I would like to do is actually to say, okay, now you're selected, and until I click on another stuff, you will stay selected. To do that, we're going to use a variable. So remember, a variable is something where you're going to store a value inside it. So here I'm going to do it on values, and I'm going to set a boolean. A boolean is 1 or 0, true or false. And new boolean variable, and I'm going to say selected. Let's call it hero selected. Oh god, no, sorry, I cannot let this. I will just hero selected. And here it's equal true. And let me just, at the beginning of our game, so once, I will select it to false. You always have to give base values to your variable. I mean, I'm not sure about how Project Spark does handle it, but it's always a good thing when you're programming, always to initialize them. And now, so you can see that when you press on me, I set the hero selected variable to true. And now, let me just, yeah. So if, no, sorry, it's when, and actually it's when hero selected. So when it's true, here it's a condition. So if hero selected is to true, this will be true here. So when it's true, then highlight me in red. Now let me just, okay, perfect. You can see that actually here it stays in red. And actually, sadly, I think I am out of time. It's also very late here, so I have to go to bed. I know that it's not really perfect what we have here, but the next time we're going to improve this selection and we're going to make the hero move or attack and stuff. This is going to be cool, and now the game is really beginning to take shape. So follow me, it's going to be fun, and please leave a comments if you like it or what I could improve. That's always good to know. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you.